What's up, everybody? Welcome back to day 27, and it wouldn't be the Coast Guard and it wouldn't be an ALPAT without things changing on the fly. That is right. We are no longer in Kodiak. We were supposed to be in Kodiak, but we are no longer in Kodiak. We had to get underway because there is a storm coming, and we do not want to be in port for the storm. So we were hanging out around 8 this morning, and we got the word that we were getting underway at 1. And so all the plans that we had for the day or for the work day and then for Liberty afterwards all went downhill, and we started making preparations to get underway. We made a last-minute run to the exchange to get some drinks and some snacks, and then we got underway. For this outbound, I actually was in CIC for it, which is more in my wheelhouse. I'm better in CIC. I do what I think is a good job on the bridge when we are having to do manual navigation, but I am better in CIC because that's where I am more often. And so that's where I was on this transit. What we are is we are a backup navigation system, an extra set of eyes for the bridge, and that's what we were. And so we headed out of Kodiak with the plan that we were going to hug close down the coastline, and then we would actually duck back into the islands tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be a bit of an adventure. We're going to sail through some of the islands out here in the Aleutians so that we can have a smoother, more sheltered ride with some pretty heavy seas offshore. My plan for today had been getting off work and probably hiking to the summit of Old Women's Mountain. We're rolling around a little bit. One of the drawers just closed on me. So I was planning to hike to the summit of Old Women's Mountain. I have done it before last April, but I was going to do it again because it's a relatively easy hike and it has a absolutely stunning view from the summit. I also thought about climbing Barometer, which is a much more difficult mountain. Relatively, it's still a hike. It's not a climb of any sort, but it is a hike. And I was going to try that. Obviously, that didn't happen. I was looking forward to going in town and getting food. And, of course, that didn't happen either. That is sort of a disadvantage of having a single day like this where everything just went sideways, was that myself and yesterday's duty section did not get off the ship and really get any relaxation time. But we will likely have off the entirety of the next port visit, although to be honest, the next port visit is in Dutch Harbor, and that's not really a substitution for Kodiak. That's not to say Kodiak is a major metropolis, but compared to Dutch Harbor, it is actually quite a big space. You actually have telephone service in Kodiak, which you don't have in Dutch Harbor, or at least I don't. But with that, that'll do it for today. I have to go to sleep. Obviously, I have to get good sleep. And then tomorrow is supposed to be quite restricted transit through the islands. And so I will be back tomorrow. I will let you know how that went. And I appreciate you listening. As I say sometimes, if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I'll answer them as best I can. I'll talk to you tomorrow.